do you need my notes in terms of what comes first? Music. Okay, so my first section is music first, and then this one is, yes. This is all the people. Yes, but so you know my music? Okay, the first, okay. Thank you. Yeah, music first. Section 3 is, oh, that's very good information, Mr. Husto. Yes, for sure. Thank you. That's a great idea. Let me get Megan's notes. Megan. Can you write your notes if it's dancers first, music first? Oh, yeah. I did not. Okay, team, come over a second. Team, what should, do you think that all the parents of the first group is sitting in there? Do you think I should make a quick announcement and saying, if you would rather see your child perform with their mask on? Or should I say, is there anybody who would rather their child keep their mask on? Yes, I would do that. Keep their masks on. What do you think? I know. To wear them, but if somebody doesn't want their kid to wear them, like, I think I'm live. I'm on live. I think we should say, is there anybody who would like their masks? And they didn't know the second conversation was there's an option. Okay. So yeah. Wasn't that in our wording? In the first time. Yeah, the first. That was like us. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, either way, it's not gonna. Okay. I mean, yeah. Either way, just ask. Say if you would prefer your child to keep on. Yes. Would anybody prefer their child to keep their mask on? Or Jackie Kelly? She has to send the children on stage. Oh, and poor Sydney Clay has never. Okay, let me make that announcement. I'm ready to do so. Do we need a testing? Okay. Fancy. Woo. Okay. Okay. All right. Testing. 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 Oh, here we go. Okay, everybody. Well, thank you so much for coming. Wow, we made it. I can't even tell you, I'm sweating, how hard it's been to try to create some exciting performance opportunity. And I wanted to tell you just a little bit briefly, a part of our school from Ballet Level 2 and below, we opted to do a virtual online recital. And that had to do with just safety of the children knowing how to keep their hands to themselves. Many of the time they're in a holding area that we just wanted to make sure everybody stayed safe. So we have that part of our school that's virtual. Your children actually were the ones that fit in between, where we felt like we can safely bring them here and have an in-person recital. And then our highest level of our school, we postponed until till the end of August because, and actually this leads me into asking, using the masks, actually when they're physically moving, prohibits breathing CO2. So we were we were questioning how to approach masks or no masks. So that being said, actually Megan is going to help me with this. In our last literature, we said we're going to do the dress rehearsal with the masks on. And thank you, all your kids came with the mask on. They were ready. It was harder. They were playing with it, and one of them had like glasses and she was fogging. So with that being said, we wanted to ask you if you would, I will allow, as long as you feel comfortable, to allow your children to perform without the masks. If you feel more comfortable for your child to wear the mask, then that child will. I apologize asking you right now in real time this, but my staff and I were saying we wanted to make sure that you were aware that that was an option. Mr. Russo, do you think we could keep the lights up a little bit and just have some families' feedback on that? Megan, if you could acknowledge.
Honestly, if you want them to take their masks off so that they can perform, and then as soon as they finish, they'll put them right back on. Do you want to raise your hand? You guys kind of know everything.
Okay. And it is true that every family has a caretaker that may be a compromise. So we want you to make that decision. Yes, there are going to be moments choreographically that they're going to come through past 6. Yeah. So I will leave you. Did you collect information?
Yeah. And we're not going to touch them. Staff is not going to touch their masks because that's just the whole thing. So we're just going to have them put them down and then pick them up.
Okay, thank you, Megan. Go ahead and set that up. Thank you, team, for reminding me that that was not communicated clearly. So while they take care of the mask scenario, I wanted to just give you some notes, and I apologize. I need a maestro, I need a podium next time, please. And by the way, I'm just gonna say a huge shout out to my husband. If families aren't aware, we're a husband and wife family deal here. He's, I guess the blessing of the COVID-19 situation is we didn't have the dancers here, so he spent all 8 or 9 weeks, it's a blur now, getting this theater ready. So thanks, babe. And I want to also thank Alex Forrest. Alex Forrest worked a lot with Hernan in Carolina Ballet Theater Productions, and he has spent like the last couple weeks lighting design. And we really just thank you, Alex, for allowing us to have our first, y'all are our first real show here. You're our first audience. And Alex was really helpful getting us this beautiful light. And he's been on Cirque du Soleil, lighting design, so we're really blessed to have him work with us. Okay, just in housekeeping. So in between the shows, for instance, if your child is in ballet only, we will ask our families that are in ballet only to exit, and then we have an exit door over here is the first door on that side, separate from your entrance door. And then you are kind of excused, and we will transition so that every class has a chance to have 2 guests. We are going to ask sometimes that families that aren't their child's not performing to respectfully stand up, and we might need some lights at that point, and stand up and walk back to the porch, and then my crew on the porch will just kind of navigate you. Think Disney World. We're in Disney, and you are our first guest on our ride. It's a roller coaster, y'all. Okay. Okay, so we have housekeeping, and then, just keep in mind, I think I lose some families because they're ballet only after this. We do have summer and fall registration open, so it's all through the parent portal. We have that discount for you. Thank you so much for continuing to stay through. It's a $22.50 for registration for fall. Plus, since you did stay with us the whole, you get $20 discount to any summer programs. So we hope to see them in summer. And speaking of summer, we call this the personalized training program. On your parent portal, you'll see that we've listed all appropriate summer programs for your child. So you can open it and you can see, for instance, we have summer sessions. They're just once a week classes. They're with me. They're 1 hour. Then we have themed camps. If they like to do like a Aladdin or one of the themed camps, I'm sure Frozen is in one of them. And Ballet 3 families, we have something called Junior Intensive, which is really fun because most of our families here are Ballet 3, so you're coming into the 2-day-a-week program and it's kind of all a blur. We have a Junior Intensive when they're here from 9 to noon, and they have class with me, floor bar with Megan, and that's August 3rd through the 7th, with a second week option August 10th through the 14th. Lastly, you probably saw some bright colored leotards and skirts. We are implementing a dress code next year. This helps us just keep a general overview of a whole, and it allows us to streamline teaching. So we hope that you can, I hope your kids are excited about it. That'll happen next year, and we have sample sizes if they want to try them on throughout the summer. You can come by, visit us. If you get sad to not see us, we'll be here all summer. And lastly, I want to quote Angela Lansbury when she says, "It's better to be busy than to be busy worrying." These last 9 weeks, we've been on a roller coaster of learning, planning, pivoting, zooming, and most importantly, Dad, keep dancing. This could not have gotten to this point without my team, your children, and you. Thank you, parents, for your support through this unprecedented time. On behalf of our DAG team, we wish to express our sincerest appreciation for Dancing with DAG. Enjoy the show. I'm going to announce each of our staff between each number so you get to know who taught this. The first dance, oh my gosh, it looks so pretty. Okay, so yes. I think that we can definitely, thank you for bringing that up. I think the request families was before we let them leave, we could do like a socially distanced picture on stage together. I think that's great. Megan, maybe you can help me facilitate that. Thank you. Yeah, that's another cue, honey. He doesn't like surprises. But I love it. I love that idea. Okay, so beautiful Ballet 3, Section 1. These are my students with Miss Megan or Mr. Martine. They're adorable. I'm so proud of them. Watching them in Zoom for the last 9 weeks has been totally inspiring. So thank you very, very much. Are y'all ready? You good, Sydney? Okay, Mr. Husto, I'm turning off the mic. Okay. This is a music first. Toe ball heel. Good. Stop. Sorry. Good. Let's do it one more time. So Sydney, come on back here. We just have why don't you lead out because you were here, okay? Okay, we're gonna change a formation. We're gonna live it one more time, Mr. Husto. And first girl's coming out. Chasse, good. Second groups. Good. Running in. Good. Paddle away. Jumps in a cannon. Right shoulder, right arm. And 6. One. 2 lines. Very nice. Very good. Can we go ahead and we're going to, in lieu of our little curtsy, you can place your hands down. So our request is to take a little photo opportunity. So what we'll do right now is let's go ahead and maybe make the front line go to the back tape. Okay. And the back line go a little bit back. Okay, how about front line? Can you go down to your knee? Let's go on to our left knee, love. So your right leg's in front and your left knee is back. Okay? There you go. Girls in the back, can you come to the line in front of you? And how about we do sous allongé? Okay? So Mr. Husso, Mr. Alex, we're just doing a little photo opportunity, okay? Girls smile, allongé, big eyes. Okay, do parents, we did okay? Very good, okay, yay! Okay, keep your hands to yourself. Okay, so at this point, we will actually light up, keep the lights up, Mr. Husto, Mr. Alex, and we're going to excuse all the ballet section 1 only families. Thank you so much. Thank you for your patience. Thank you. They were really so sweet in that Zoom world. They were like, but they did so well when they transitioned here. You know, they were like a little deer in headlights. You know, they were going like this, but they figured it out. They figured it out, so that's what's special. Am I still live, babe?
Well, you are.
Okay.
Also,
am I doing okay?
also, when you talk, remember the microphone for the parents and grab the microphone again and be in the light.
Okay, be in my light. Alex, give me my light. Then I have my mic. So right now, families who get to hang out, we're going to let the ballet, the jazz 2-3 families that are just us. So you hang out. Yep, you guys get to hang out because you're children. So really the next folks that should be led on are jazz 2-3. Mm-hmm. They're clean. They're clean in the chairs. Oh, thank you, Sophia. Thank you for doing that, sweeties. I love my team. Thank you. You know, it is what it is. I was like, you think you can be home, you learning, watching games? You're at the studio. You're coming. Okay, Miss Megan. So next one is Jazz 2-3. So they have to hear. I'm going to have to do that whole long speech before ballet jazz section 2. I'll have to repeat the speech, but they heard it and had Theory and them can hear it via Zoom tomorrow.
I think it's going to just get more comfortable.
Yes. I'm just so, got to do it right. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for waiting. So Dave is on we're actually Zooming kids in too. So he's gonna, when it comes to Dave's section, he's gonna be Zoomed in because his sister's respiratory compromise, so they didn't want to take a risk. They got it in, but they really wanted to be able to have him do it, be a part of it. So Yeah.
I mean, it has to be at least one.
Okay. Absolutely. Yeah, so this is my quick change. So, testing, testing. Yeah, Nicole. Nicole, does it feel weird to not be backstage as a dressing room helper? You're like, around this time, so for all my mamas here who normally are like DRHs, dressing room helpers backstage for any recital or CBT show, you're probably going, wow, I've just never just relaxed and felt like a mom seeing my child. So benefits. Okay, Ms. Paula, so benefits. Okay, Ms. Paula, do we feel like we have all our jazz 3 families in? Fantastic. Okay, so first of all, thank you, welcome our jazz families. Thank you for your patience as we try to keep our capacity size compliant and safe. I believe that my team discussed the use of masks with your children and how you felt, so I think that we don't need to discuss that. And I thank you so much for your patience through this. I think you all probably understand having an institution that operates with children. It's just been a roller coaster figuring out how to make everybody safe. So I do appreciate your flexibility. I think one communication was that you have to, second communication is we will ask your opinion. So thank you for your flexibility. Just for our families that joined us, and I'll talk a little bit more later, I think the DAG Dance Studio Theater was something in a making for the past, like a year? About a year? Last summer? So those that are not aware, my husband and I are retired professional dancers. I'm from Washington, D.C. My husband's from Buenos Aires, Argentina. We met in Charlotte, North Carolina many moons ago dancing. So his dream was always to be able to have a space that we have, that's ours, that we can produce shows. We love the Peace Center. We are the Carolina Ballet Theater's resident company of the Peace Center, but there are some times that we would like their studios and for our staff. So we're incredibly excited to, girls, are we good? Are the kids good? Because I can blab along. But basically, we're very excited to have this as a resource, and we will continue to do more events if the main theaters of the Peace Center do not open. Okay, so Miss Megan, our pumpkin set. Oh my gosh, okay. Okay, Mr. Husto, I am out. Jazz 2-3, Megan. Love. Sorry, Mr. Husto, that is music first. Look at that pose. Miss Megan, do you think we can, girls, turn and face the back curtain? And let's go ahead and walk to this tape, okay? And how about Campbell take a step front, Evelyn step front, just straight forward, and then Marley, Vivi, and Caroline. How about we strike a pose? Point that front foot, girls. Point that front foot, Evelyn. Arm up. Now look out to your parents. Diva. Diva. Yes. All right, so beautiful. Yay, right? Yay! Okay, so this one, let's see, transitioning, and I'm gonna, Mr. Husto, this is a Dave. This is a Dave piece, Mr. Husto. A zoom in. There he is. Okay. Ooh, okay, so at this point, if there are any performers who are complete, if their child has finished dancing, you can exit and wait for your child. Thank you so much. We appreciate your flexibility. Do a little musical chairs. Thank you so much, sir. It's kind of sad. Have a good summer. Come visit. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Ms. Howard. All right. So, yes, sir.
You maybe want to highlight on the date as a video.
Oh, Dave, yes. Dave is actually, I can tell Dave is preset for his entrance. Do you want him to come into the, Okay. So I pin his, I think we have one other person.
That's not better?
Yeah, there's Dave. Sweet. Isn't it great, y'all? This is one for the books, my team. Paola, wait, is Rafaela zooming in?
I haven't heard that from them.
Okay. So, okay.
We will see the screen there with Rafaela.
If she pops in?
Well,
Okay,
I'll let her know. You and Dave only.
Correct. Okay.
If not, we're going to gather you.
Okay, so, oh my gosh, he's so cute. He's so cute. Kudos to mama, kudos to mama. Okay, so thank you. So we might have some new families coming in. Thank you for your patience as you waited outside to allow us to keep the capacities regulated. So the next number is by our wonderful teacher. She's new this season with Dance Arts. Her name is Suzanne Goodman. Where's Suzanne? Okay, I'm gonna have to make sure, Megan, don't let me forget to acknowledge my beautiful team. Suzanne was the tap teacher for this class, and we have, sorry, am I doing something wrong, baby? Testing. Testing. There we go. Suzanne, come over here a second. So this is Suzanne, and she was our tap teacher. So she came in and worked with our tappers. How fun was it tapping in Zoom?
Interesting. A big challenge for the kids. That's why I'm going to actually dance with them today, because it was really hard for them to, I was trying to be their mirror and they got confused and thought they were on the wrong foot. So I had to, it was a real challenge, but it was fun. Seeing them every week was a joy.
Yeah. It was really nice to see. My teachers would send me these videos like after they finished teaching and would be, it was inspiring. It's basically, for a while, we didn't know how the kids were doing, but they were learning, and that's all we wanted to make sure they continue to do is continue to grow in the Zoom platform. But they're here today. Are we ready for our tappers? Okay, let me check in my Zoom. So Mr. Dave is on Zoom. Well, we don't see Rafaela, so we're kind of a little bit, but she knew, so we wanted to make sure. And Paula, you double checked, right, with Rafaela? Okay. Okay. All right, so we're going to move forward. Yes. Woo! Good job, Woo! Woo! Wait, Dave. Okay, he's. Do you want to take a quick picture? Go in the center. Do you want to go by the red X? Right here. Split the red X here. Miss Suzanne, do they do a little pose? That's okay. Dave is quick changing to ballet. We'll get him in ballet. Although that would be really cute with him in the middle with the two girls. Woo! Fingers, fingers. So proud of you girls. So proud. All right. Okay, Mr. Husto, I am not, can I try the other one, babe?
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
I'm gonna take this off. Testing. 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 Ah! Okay. All right, so thank you. So I have a new set of people coming in from Ballet 3, Section 2. Is there anybody that just entered into the room? Okay, welcome. And do we have any more Ballet 3, Section 2 dancers coming in?
Just a few.
Just who?
Just a few.
Just a few?
Yeah.
Okay, so the parents are coming?
Yeah.
Got it. So we'll wait a little bit while they enter. Yes, and Dave's doing a quick change in Zoom World. His mom emailed yesterday. I think he didn't have his ballet costume, but she problem solved the whole thing. She was like, we're gonna wear this and we're gonna wear that, and then so she was on it. So I wait a little bit until they come in for that section. Yes, yes, Mr. Husto. He is in. Oh my gosh, is he? Hey, Dave. I know. I think it was that what it was because I didn't. Yeah. You know what, sir? I'm going to see how many folks are coming in at this point. I'm just going to see. I think we're okay because this section is not as big. So thank you for asking. You're doing exactly what I asked. But let's see how many more people coming in. I kind of feel like with this mic, I should be like breaking down, like, you know, I don't know, karaoke. Nobody wants to hear me sing. Did you put the mic off on purpose? No, okay, didn't. All right, thanks, Miss Erica. Good. All right, very good. Okay, so welcome, Ballet 3, Section 2. I'm going to go ahead and just share a little bit of information for our new families who just joined us. So, yes, yeah. Oh, we're good with our dancers. So I'm going to go really quick with this, but I don't want to lose an opportunity to just share a couple highlights about the upcoming summer program. So if you are interested to do any kind of summer training, we have in-person summer classes. They're once a week, and they're 1 hour. I teach them. So if that's something they're interested to do, the parent portal is the best way to get information for summer. Also, fall registration is live, and if y'all could and choose to come back, I know there's a million things, but if you wouldn't mind just giving us a little time and register for next year, we're actually, for the occupancies, keeping the occupancies compliant, we will only let DanceArts Greenville students register first, and we'll hold your spot, but if we don't hear, there's a wait list from other schools that want to join us. So please make sure that you get registered for next year. If you have any questions about what that is, email office@danceartsgreenville.com, and Paola will help you out on that summer program. So we have summer drop-ins, we have themed camps. So for this age group, we have Frozen and Aladdin and Enchanted. Some families were asking, is it just like fun stuff? Is it educational? Yes, there's going to be both. So there's two different age levels, and we'll split them into groups so that the older girls, the 8 to 10-year-olds, will be able to get, sorry, honey. Our 8 to 10-year-olds will be able to get specialized training for that division and will not be combined with the 3 to 6-year-olds, okay? Dress code, you probably were aware that we had a garment rack with different colors of leotards and skirts. That was a little bit of my brainchild in the making. I wanted to allow this division to have more of a streamlined look when we're teaching them. It's very nice as a whole to see a division or a level in the same color. So those colors are there, so you can check out what color is your child. If you're a Ballet 2, you would obviously rise into Ballet 3. If you're a Ballet 3 this year, you're rising into Ballet 4B, okay? So those we have sample sizes in our dance size supplies area, and you can come visit us over the summer if they want to try on to know which size fits them the best, and we'll order them through Miss Paola, and they'll be here very easy to be picked up. In closing, it's Angela Lansbury said, it's better to be busy than to be busy worrying. The last 9 weeks have been a roller coaster of learning, planning, pivoting, Zooming, and most importantly, Dad keep dancing. This could not have gotten to this point without my team, your children, and you. Thank you, parents, for your support in this unprecedented time. And then on behalf of our DAG team, we wish to express our sincerest appreciation for dancing with DAG. Now let's enjoy our Ballet 3 section students. It's a pleasure teaching them. Martine, was this your group too? Yeah. Okay, Martine, who stood up there, he was the second teacher that we split up. All right, are my beautiful dancers ready? Okay, and Dave's ready. Dave's ready. Okay, Mr. Husso, this is dancers come on stage first. Pretty smile. Good. Good. Remember on center, Gianna, you're center. Okay, keep space, bubble. All right, don't do right leg to full. Good. Good. I'm hoping Dave's all good. All right, let's go for it, Ms. Schusto. Eyes up. Dave. Yes. Wait, Dave, don't leave, Dave, stand back, Catherine. Oh, darn it, I wanted to get him. Oh, there he is, Dave, I'm gonna do a photo. Can you do your last pose with the arms up in first position? Yes, oh my God, I'm gonna cry. Okay, wait, my babies, go ahead and stand up, my 3 section. Go ahead and come back here, sweethearts. Let's get a photo. Yeah, should we get him closer? Okay, let's leave us a little space between Gianna and Caroline. So we can see, imagine Dave is there. Okay, all right. Ladies, how about you let's hold her skirts and do tendu devant. Hold your dresses. Yeah? Point your foot, Sydney, Blair, and hold your arms in allongé. Okay? Is that enough? Does that look good? Yeah. Okay. A little bit over Sydney, Blair. Beautiful. Hold your dress, Rowan. Hold your dresses, loves. Yes, look how pretty. All right, well, let's take a little photo, mamas, daddies. Smile, Dave, smile. Yay! Okay, all right. Good job, everybody. All right, go change. What's next, friends? It is Lyrical. This is a big group. So let me get let's do this. Actually, this is not a big group. Okay, so if your child has completed all their dances, we ask for you to leave if you are done for the show. So I think everybody sticks around. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm out of breath. Well, let me just brag a little bit about your kids. So this was the first year they came twice a week. And I remember the first day, me, Megan, Martine, it was a big, mature shift from coming once a week and, feeling like they're doing their pliés and tendus. This year we got really specific about curriculum. And some of them were riding the train. They were getting in there, they were just leading, and I gave them the lead and they came with me. So I'm really happy with the way that they started and now how far along they have come. In this last 8 weeks is typically when the excitement of the show happens. So I was nervous that this division would feel kind of like they would start to drop or not want to continue. But I have had really great attendance via Zoom, and I hope that they will continue next year, because next year is Ballet 4B, and that's twice a week for that program. The main difference between Ballet 3 and 4B is it's 15 more minutes of training. So instead of coming for an hour, they will come for an hour and 15. That last little 15 is actually really helpful for us because we do some floor bar. I know that they're probably not the biggest fans of floor bar, but it does really help with their core and their training. We do, come here, Meg, come here. Go to the light. Go to the light. Okay.
So it's just really nice to get the extra 15 minutes. The class sizes are pretty much the same, but we really get just that extra 15 minutes to individualize each child and talk to them about what they're working on. And they start to really work more intellectually at that age than they're used to. So the twice a week is really, really, really beneficial. And our biggest thing is getting them focused all the time. So it was hard when we get in here. I'm sure it was hard for them this year, coming twice a week for a whole hour. Some of them are here, for the extracurricular.
Yeah.
You guys are all here for Lyrical, some for hip hop, jazz. So they're here a lot longer than we realize, and their ability to focus for longer and longer is going to produce a better dancer in the long run, and just generally better children, people, and it's going to benefit them in anything that they do for the rest of their life. We really like them. I miss them.
I know. It's been really emotional ride to see them here, and I don't know about you, Megan, but after I finished the dress rehearsal, I was so concerned about social distancing and touching their mask. I didn't actually say and look in their eyes like, we think you're great and you're amazing, and I hope they didn't come home like, that was scary, mommy. I didn't know what was going on. Miss Anita looks scary. But we do. We absolutely adore them. So the next number is, again, a Megan Lohman piece, and this is our lyrical style. So for those of you are thinking about what are these other styles that you offer at Dance Arts, ballet is our main training program. So all the students will have to take 2 classes a week in Ballet 4B, or if they're rising into 3, they start to come twice a week. And then we offer the lyrical style. Lyrical style is based on movements that are more grounded, and you'll notice that they're moving maybe towards the lyrics of a song. So that's how that is the first age and level they can do it. So that's always a favorite, typically Ballet 3. There was some inquiry about tap. We did Jungle Book, and that seemed to be very, a lot of interest in tap after that, because we had Dave and all our other tappers in the production. My suggestion, if you're interested to join in the tap program, is to email us at office@danceartsgreenville.com. Each of your children are very important to me and my team, and we know your children, so we can advise you on the best way to get that training. If it's over the summer, we can even build a class. If we have enough interest for rising 4Bs that haven't had tap, we can go ahead and get those built for you. So we want you to really feel that it's a personal training for you, your kids. All right, so how are we doing? Lyrical beauties? All right, I'm going to exit. This is, again, Miss Megan's Lyrical 3. This is the music first. job. Yeah, let's do a little photo with the beautiful Lyrical girls. Let me put my mask on. The other thing that it was really tricky was a good third of the students aren't here. So they had to figure out where they weave and who they bridge with. So they did a really good job. Right, girls? Point that front foot, Weathers, and then look out past your hands like, I'm beautiful. I'm beautiful. Yes. Good, we got it. Thank you so much. All right, so if you, sorry, baby. So if your daughter, because the son is being zoomed in, is done for the show, we thank you so very much. Thank you, Miss Suzanne. Thank you, Miss Erica. Thank you, Elena, Miss Paola. Thank you so much. We have the hip hop next, so hip hoppers stay. We hope that you've had a good celebratory end of the season. Thank you so much. Don't be a stranger. We'll be here. Thank you. I feel like I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. But you were fine. It's just me. I'm like Italian. My arms going. Ooh, okay. Maddox. Ms. Paola, can I put you on the spot? Come over here a second. I just have to give a shout out to Ms. Paola. When we had to pivot, elbow bump. When we had to pivot on March 17th and to do Zoom classes, she and I rallied and did how many links? I don't know, like.
Well, for each class, so it's like we made a link for each class, so it was like 50 something.
Yeah.
And just the logistics of making sure those classes that go on at the same time don't bump in with each other. So we had 4 different accounts. Then which teacher was going to use which, or which teacher was going to share an account with the other. So it was learning a whole new thing, for sure. But it was almost like having the 4 studios that we have here, but in a virtual world. So, I mean, we got that done in not even a week, like 3 days.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah, and the Saturday, we closed on Tuesday, and the Saturday, Miss Megan's class was our tester, and it was successful. Right. So, Pal, thank you. You were amazing. She's my little, like, a hidden model. Like, she is a model, and she's awesome. Like, literally, she was on the cover of Town magazine, and she's just a real sweet person. I hope you've enjoyed seeing her when you're no longer with kids. Yes, she's going to sing.
Well, she's been thanking us, but I don't think Anita, because she's been working so hard, and I didn't have to second guess if I was going to get, a check in the mail or
and that's you guys.
Like that. And
that's you guys.
Thank you for staying with us and being so awesome and so versatile. And your children also are so resilient and versatile. I think they just wanted to dance. We just wanted to see them. But yeah, Anita, thank you so much, because she overworked herself, and we're very grateful. You take care of us so much, and we love you.
Thank you. Oh, I'm gonna cry. All right, let's rock it out, hip hop style. Miss Megan, Dave, let's go.
It's just she wanna
Yeah. Woo! Yeah! Yes. Oh. All right. Sweet. Woo! Woo-woo! All right, Dave, don't leave. Let's do a little shot for these hip hoppers. Let's do pump it up. Like top to the hand. All right, on three, ready? We have to say, Dad, keep dancing. 5, 6, 7, 8. Dad, keep dancing. All right. All right, beautiful dancers, take a last applause. Come on, get last bow. Let's get on up, last bow for our audience. Bringing it home. Arms up. And down. Woo! Oh, Miss Megan wants to do a selfie. I'm not bombing that one. How adorbs. Social distancing, don't touch those. Okay. All right, so families, thank you so much. I really, on the bottom of my heart, Miss Suzanne, Miss Elena, Mr. Ernan, Mr. Alex, Miss Meg, my Sophie, Mr. Martin, I mean the world, I'm so thankful. Thank you guys. Enjoy your summer, don't be strangers, and we'll see you soon. Thank you so much, guys, thank you. Thank you. Woo-hoo!
So one out. Is this recording?
So what you're gonna do, give